Hello, my friends. Welcome back to school. Today is Tuesday, September 15th. Today we start a new semester and therefore we start a new topic. For the following weeks, we will be talking about the seasons, but I know some of you are a little tired after the break. So let's move a little bit. Stand up and dance with me.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray!
Woof! I'm tired of dancing. Now, let's listen as Teacher Isa reads us a story. It's about my friend Froggy and his first day of school. Like us! Froggy Goes to School by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkewicz.
It was the first day of school. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. The sun was high in the sky. "Oh no! The bus!" he cried. "I'll miss the bus!" He hopped out of bed and flopped outside. Flop, flop, flop. The school bus was leaving. "Wait, wait!" he yelled and took a mighty hop. The bus hissed to a stop and the door folded open. Froggy flopped up the steps. Flop, flop, flop. But when he reached the top, everybody laughed and pointed with their finger. "Froggy!" yelled his friend Max. "What? Did you forget something?" Froggy looked down. Oops! He was in his underwear. He dashed to the back of the bus and hid behind Max's umbrella all the way to school. At school, he hopped behind bushes. He tried to hide behind the flagpole. He rolled down the hall like a bowling ball. And in class, he pretended to be a flower pot. "Froggy!" called his teacher. "What?" But it wasn't his teacher at all. It was his father. Froggy rubbed his eyes. He had been dreaming. He was still in bed. "Rise and shine, Froggy," said his father. "It's the first day of school." This time, Froggy got all dressed. He flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. He tried to pour milk on his bowl of flies, but the carton flew out of his hands. "You're just nervous about school, Froggy," said his mother. "Everybody is the first day." "Not me," cried Froggy. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bus stop. Flop, flop, flop. At school, Froggy found his name on a table. He liked his name. It was the first word he knew how to read. It was the only word he knew how to read. He read it out loud, louder and louder. "Froggy! Froggy!" cried his teacher. "What?" "Hush, dear. It's time to pay attention." But it was hard to pay attention. He looked out the window at the falling leaves. Plop! He fell out of his chair. Oops! Kindly stay in your seat, dear, said Miss Witherspoon. We'll sit on the floor at circle time. At circle time, Miss Witherspoon said, Now, children, today I'd like you to tell us what you did last summer. Who wants to go first? Froggy shouted, Me, 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 me. When Froggy's turn came, he jumped up and said, Last summer I learned how to swim. And he sang, Bubble, bubble, tot, tot, chicken airplane soldier. Everybody jumped up and joined in. When Froggy flopped off the bus after school, his father said, Froggy, how was the first day of school? Great, said Froggy. I taught the principal how to swim. That's nice, said his mother. But where's your lunchbox and your baseball cap? Whoops, I left them at school. Oh, Froggy, will you ever learn, said his mother. That's why I'm going to school, Mom. And together they leapfrogged all the way home. Flop, flop, flop.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you liked the story about Froggy and his first day of school. Now that we are all rested up, we can start our first topic of the semester. For the next couple of weeks, we will learn all about the seasons. The seasons tell us the time of the year. There are 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. We can do different things in each season, and each season has a different weather. In the winter, it is very cold, and sometimes we can see the snow. Because it is very cold, we have to use warm clothes, like mittens for our hands, a scarf to keep our neck warm, a hat to put on our head, a coat, and some boots to keep our feet warm. After the winter, we have the spring. During the spring, we can see the flowers bloom and the trees grow very big. The 3rd season is summer. During the summer, it is very hot and warm because the sun is always out and there is no rain. So it is the perfect time to go to the beach. And the last season is fall. During the fall, we can see different colors of leaves. We can see yellow leaves, orange leaves, and brown leaves. These leaves fall from the trees. And when we see that, we know that we have to get ready for winter. Now, let's listen to a song about the seasons.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Seasons of the year. Here comes the spring with the rain pouring down. Here comes the spring with the flowers in the ground. Here comes the spring with the rainbow in the sky. Here comes the spring to bring new life. Here comes the spring with the rain pouring down. Here comes the spring with the
Did you like the season song? I love it! And now it's time to learn our new poem, which is about the seasons, our first topic of the semester. Listen very carefully. Winter, spring, summer, fall. There are 4 seasons. I know them all. Let's say it again. Winter, spring, summer, fall. There are 4 seasons. I know them all. Very good. Now you can practice at home. Now it's time to use our workbook. Let's open our workbook and we are going to flip the pages until we find the orange section. Then we are going to find page 106. That is page 106. This is the page 106. 106. You found it! Let's begin. In this page, we are going to look at the pictures and find and circle the ones that don't belong for each season. Let's begin. In the first square, we have the season of spring. Here we have a picture of a tree, a little bird in a nest, and some earmuffs. Let's see. Can we see trees in spring? We can, very good. What about a little bird in a nest? Good job, we can see birds. And what about earmuffs? We use earmuffs to cover our ears from the cold. Do we need earmuffs in spring? No. Good job. Then we are going to circle earmuffs because they don't belong in spring. Let's do another one together. Let's try summer. In summer, we have a picture of a soup, of a float, and of some comfy summer clothes. In summer, do we need a float? Yes, we need a float for the pool. And what about soup? Do we eat hot soup in the summer? I don't think so. And what about the clothes? Can we use shorts in the summer? Very good. So we are going to circle the soup because we don't like to eat soup in the summer, but we use floats and shorts. Good job! Now try and find the picture that doesn't match for the fall and for the winter. Good luck! Today, we learned that there are 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. We also listened to a new poem about the seasons. Remember to practice at home. See you next time!
So long now.
So long now.
Till next time.
See you soon.
It was so nice to have you here with me today. So long now.
So long now.
Bye-bye.